Hi everyone, I'm Lauren and welcome to my Art Nook. If you'd like, please check out my Etsy page or follow me on Instagram and Pinterest. So today we are going to try something new. This is something that I got in my second art haul video for my birthday. This is going to be acrylic pouring. I have never done it before, so I'm super excited to try it. This is one of those really hard boards. It's not a canvas board. It's like really hard plastic, and it's made for either acrylic pours like this, or you can use it for resin. So if you do resin paintings, I guess, you could use this really hard board and it'll stand up to the heat that resin puts out. So the cool thing about these paints that I got from Michael's is that they're already pre-mixed acrylic fluids, so that whenever you go to like flip your cup over, it's gonna already go ahead and start flowing really easily and like making cells. Like you don't have to mix it up with other liquids to make those cells. So it's already pre-mixed, ready to go out of the bottle. Pretty cool. So I put it in my little cup and I put it on the canvas thing, and I think I should have left my cup upside down a little longer than I did. Because there was still a ton of paint left in that cup, and I'm gonna tilt the canvas in all directions so that I can get good coverage, because normally it just like flows. You've seen the videos, they flow everywhere and they are a huge mess, and there's still a lot of paint in that cup, and I want to start getting it flowing, and I don't want to waste any paint, so I'm gonna put it in my little messy journal over here and just let it sit. So I think I probably should have used more paint on this one, because I have a hard time getting it to every single corner. So if you try this, I would say use a lot more paint than you think you're gonna need, because we do a second canvas here in a minute, and I do a smaller canvas and I use a lot more paint, and it goes way better than I think the first one goes. Not that the first one here comes out bad. I think it comes out pretty cool. And I know that you're supposed to like heat it, and so I use my heat gun to kind of try and get cells going, and you can see a few smaller ones going, which are pretty cool. They're super pretty. So I'm just kind of moving it to all the corners, and it does some weird like almost crackling effect in some parts, and I don't know if that's from the heat or what it is, but it is cool, and it's kind of almost textured as well. So I really like how this came out, even though I wish I had used a little bit more paint or let the cup sit there a little longer. I still like it. I love purple. Purple is one of my favorite colors. Purple and black. Beautiful colors together. So while I'm tipping this, I'm going to tell you guys some super exciting news. I can't wait. So if you're here in Kansas City, or if you plan on coming to Kansas City, there is a group called Art Garden KC, and I have gotten a chance to join them, and we are going to be downtown in Pendleton Heights every Sunday, and this weekend we're joining up with another group, and we're going to be there Saturday and Sunday. If you would like, please check out Art Garden KC's Instagram for all the details, and I will be down there selling my paintings and my canvases and some prints, so if you want to come check us out, please come down there. It's going to be super fun. Another exciting thing is I got accepted to an art fair, and it's called Arts in the Park. So I'm very excited. These are like my first in-person art shows I've ever done, so other than like high school, of course. So if you like, please check out those. The Arts in the Park is in North Kansas City, and it's not until June 11th and 12th. So I will get more details, and I'll add them to the details below, and I'll post more on my Instagram about these. But I'm super excited, and if you're in Kansas City, please come see me. I'm so happy and excited to finally be going to art fairs and sharing my art with you guys. So we are now on to the second canvas, and this is actually a canvas board. So this is not one of the fancy canvases from my art haul video. This is just a random canvas board I had laying around, and I am going to use a lot more paint. And it gets real messy. And I kind of made a mistake here. So I didn't have like a leveling board or anything to put it on, and you can see my headphones back there. I decided, oh, I'll just use my headphones in their little case to set it on. And it gets all over them. It gets everywhere. Yep, so see, it ran off. It ran off the edge like it's supposed to do. It's supposed to flow. So that one, I had a good amount of paint in there. And you might say, isn't that wasting paint? Kinda. But it looks so cool. I love how this one came out. I was way happier. And this one, because there was so much paint on there, I was a little bit slower with my tilting because I didn't want all of it to just go dumping off one end and not have enough for the other end. So I was a little bit more careful. If you try this and you don't want to get it all over your hands, you'll want to get some gloves. I mean, it's just acrylic paint, so wash it off pretty easily. It did get stuck to my fingernails for several days, which is weird. I like scrubbed my hands. I don't know what they use to mix in these paints, but it was on there good. I could not get it off. I looked like I had murdered a Smurf after all this. It was bad. Sorry, little Smurfs. I don't know if they use you in the paints or what, but it was bad. So just be warned. If you don't want it all over you, wear gloves. So we're just gonna slowly move to the left and a little bit to the right, and we're gonna get this whole thing covered up. I do use, I think, my heat gun a little bit, but I ended up letting this sit for 2 days, I think, before I even touched it. So I was like, I want to make sure this thing is fully dry. Yeah, see? It's totally coated at the bottom and on the sides. Should have just used a cup. Why didn't I use a cup? I had plenty of plastic cups that I bought specifically for this. I was not thinking. So, yeah, if you do this, let it sit for a couple of days because it's a really thick layer of paint, and that's going to take a good hot second to dry. I would not try and sit there and dry it with a heat gun because you might burn out your heat gun. I mean, and I have a good heat gun, and I don't want to burn that thing out. I love that thing. It's like my baby. So I went and cleaned up my hands a little bit because you can see it is just everywhere. And I came back and I'm going to show you a little bit more of a close-up, even though I have a close-up shot at the end of its final dried, how it's set up, how it looks. And I think that I dropped it out, I knocked it over. Oh no. But I have a final photo of both of these at the end. So let me know what you guys thought of this. Go ahead and give me a like, comment, subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you guys in the next video. And hopefully I'll catch you at one of my art fairs. I'll talk to you later. Bye.